飛び生きるハッピーな気分いっぱい溢れちゃうから大人になるって難しい眩しい君の笑顔が好きずっと見つめてたい迷子の子猫のよう尻尾振ってほらすぐに君の胸にドキドキ甘く磨く心にときめくフレーバー潜るだけどスラフレクの想いふわり広がってく嫌なことあった日でも優しく食べられたら飛び生きるハッピーな気分いっぱい溢れちゃうからキュンと猫ワーク S 猫パラボリューム2姉妹猫にしくる
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Vision of a Corner. Welcome to the first episode of Neko Para Volume 2. I already did a read-through of Neko Para Volume 1 and I'll put a link to the playlist for that read-through in the video description below. So if you haven't watched that yet, but want to, you can do that. Well then, Neko Para Volume 2. What can I say about Neko Para Volume 2? Not much, because the only thing I know about it is that the story focuses on Azuki and Coconut this time. You know, the main heroines of Volume 1 were Chocola and Vanilla, and the main heroines of Volume 2 are apparently Azuki and Coconut. Anyway, you can get the all ages version of this VN on Steam for $9.99, and if you like your visual novels a little bit more sexy, then you can also buy a version for adults only, which contains explicit sexual content for $19.99. You can't get it on Steam, of course, but if you Google Denpa Soft, you should find what you are looking for. I'm playing the adults only version, of course, but I'll have to make a cut when it gets too sexy. Because YouTube doesn't like it when it gets too sexy. Okay then, let's start. Ah look, it's Le Patisserie La Soleil. Oh look, it's Chocola and Vanilla.
お持ち帰りですか？それとも店内でお召し上がりですか？イートイン2名様、こちらのテーブルへどうぞ。ただいまメニューをお持ちいたしますのでお待ちくださいませ。今日のおすすめはトワイニングのアールグレーね。
And here we have maple and cinnamon.
私が気に入って取り寄せた紅茶だから間違いないわよ。ケーキのおすすめはフルーツショートケーキです。ですからアールグレイとの相性。ココナッツ、配達用のケーキ3つ。兄様から受け取ってきてくれる？
And here we have Coconut, Shigure and Azuki. Shigure is the protagonist's little sister. But she is not a cat girl. Her cat ears are fake.
かしこまりました、しぐれ様。こういう力仕事こそ私にお任せくださいませ。
小豆は3つともプレゼント用のリボンがけね。めんどくせえなあ。あよリボン切れそうじゃねえか。使ったやつが注文入れとけよな。またまたいらっしゃいませ。ご新規2名様ご案内。
あ、シナモン、 ついでにアールグレイの新しいの出してきて。
わかりました。歌唱さんのところに行ってきますね。今日もソレイユは張り切って営業中です。と、ブログ更新。
What? She has a blog?
しぐれ様、外にもお客様がいらっしゃるので列の整理をしてまいります。
ああ、もう小銭も切れそうじゃねえか。レジのやつはどこ見てんだ。
Soon after La Soleil opened, with summer just around the corner, the shop had become known as the Catgirl Patisserie and had joined the ranks of the town's most popular shops. Not quite what I was expecting, but whatever. I was pretty worried about how busy we were for a while. But thanks to Shigure's excellent management, things are running smoothly and we are flourishing.
兄様、またインターネットで注文が入りましたので予定に書いておきますね。これで今月も半分でノルマ達成です。おめでとうございます。
It's all because of you, Shigure. Thanks. I don't really get the internet and all that, so having you here really helps.
大したことは何も。すべては兄様のケーキが美味しいからです。でも少しだけわがままを聞いてくださるならば、兄弟のたしなみとしてぎゅっとして褒めてくださいますか？
If that's all, I'll do it as much as you want.
兄様、ゴロゴロゴロ。
Oh, stop being so damn cute. She starts purring like a cat girl as she clings to me. Shigure, my little sister, you sure are a cute little thing. I'll throw in a free head pet for her.
さっきもブログ更新しましたから、これでまたアクセス増えますね。自慢の猫たちの写真をあげて見せびらかすだけでアクセスが伸びていく。こんなに簡単で楽しい広報活動があるなんて。兄様のソレイユが世界進出する日も遠くありませんよ。
My little sister's knack for business sure is scary. Though Shigure certainly has been exceptional at managing our online presence. The thought of expanding globally had never even crossed my mind. I just nod along with her for now. Have things calmed down out front yet?
まだまだ絶賛営業中ですが、心配はご無用です、兄様。ほら、ご覧くださいませ。
I peer through the window into the shop to see how it's going.
おい、ショコバニ。
Chocobani?
片方が初期下げたら片方がテーブルセットしとけ。案内ばっか聞いとられてっと中が回んねえぞ。了解であります、アズニャン。
Azunyan.
オッケー、ついでに洗い物もしておく。プルメイは茶と一緒にモンシナが出したケーキ持ってってやってくれ。モンシナはちょっとレジ頼んでいいか？
By the way, what is this hand button over here? What does that do? Oh, okay. Wait, what? I can give her a pat on the head? What the? Well, this is absolutely adorable. Can I touch other things too? That's just an experiment. I just want to see how she reacts. Seems like she likes it. Well, okay. Let's continue.
私は外行ってナッツをちょっと休憩入れさせてくっからよ。はいはい、仰せのままに。
Can I do that with Maple too?
にゃん。
I sure can. Well, isn't that cute?
はーい、わかりました。
Come here. Come here. Was Azuki always this competent of a cat girl? Can I do it to my little sister too? I sure hope I can.
ゴロゴロゴロゴロ。にゃーん。
Okay. She accomplishes her own tasks while delegating work to the others. And they all simply follow her lead. From behind, I watch her working diligently with that always laid-back attitude of hers.
あれでも一応長女ですからね。周りを見ることには慣れているのですよ。今でこそみんな手がかからなくなりましたが、みんなが子猫の時はしぐれがしっかりと面倒を見てましたしね。私や兄様がいると怠けてますが、やる時はやれる猫ですから、あずきは。
Now that you mention it, she was always great at taking care of everyone. Though Azuki was quite a handful up until just last year. I thought she'd become a lazy little loaf of a cat girl all of a sudden, but maybe it's because she doesn't have to look after the others as much anymore.
もしかしたら自分が何もしないことで自立を促したのかもですね。あずきはあずきで頭の良い猫ですから。
Cat girls have their own way of thinking, huh? I continue to watch Azuki as she works in the cafe, admiring her as a parent would his child.
持ち帰り用のケーキカットして小分けにしないと。
Hey Vanilla, come here for a sec. Yeah, you like that, don't you? Okay.
じゃあ休憩入る前に私がやっとこうか。
Coconut!
にゃー。ぐるぐるぐるぐる。にゃー。おいこらナッツ、おめえは不器用なんだから余計なことしなくていいっつってんだろ。とっとと今のうちに休憩入ってこいや。
余計なこと？今余計なことって言った？あずきだって無理して高いところの食器取ろうとするくせに。
Come on, don't fight, you two.
ちっちゃいくせに背伸びして落として割ったらどうするのさ。
なんだてめえ、人の身体的特徴をディスんなってご自慢の鈴テストで習わなかったのか。
その前に人の言葉遣いすら理解できてないあずきに言われたくないね。
てめえやんのか。私とやるつもりなんか。
あずきこそやるつもりなの？お店で泣いちゃうけどいいの？
上等だこの長毛種が。ワンパンで返り討ちにしてやんぞ。
あずきの猫パンチが正面から当たったことなんて一回もないけど。
まあほらやめなさい。お客さんの前ですよ。だってなぜか。だっても何もありません。喧嘩両成敗です。昔はなっちゃんもお姉ちゃんお姉ちゃん言ってたのですけどね。私たちの中で一番仲良かったわよね。いつからかすぐ喧嘩ばっかりで困っちゃうにゃ。争いは同じレベルの者同士でしか生まれない。しょうもな。
Everyone's gotten used to it, but I'd rather save it until after work. The guests don't seem to mind it though. Maybe they'll stop fighting when they grow up a bit more.
あずきもココナッツも大人になったから、猫も人も成長する過程はいろいろとあるものです。
Do they now?
そういうものです。
Seeing Shigure is so sure about it has made me curious. I suppose she's the one who raised these 6 cat girls after all.
じゃあ休憩入ってくるから。
後が詰まってんだからとっとと行ってこいや。デカブツ。いる。何すんだてめえ。
ああ、ごめんごめん。小さくて見えなかったんだ。失礼。
2匹とも本気で怒りますよ。だってなんですよ。今日はまた一段と激しいですね。あ、 激しいって言ってもその違うんだよ。そっちの意味じゃなくてね。
Ah, I forgot how dirty my energy is.
シナモンも仲間だと思われるからやめてくれないかしら。
ご主人様、ショコラの休憩にココアケーキ焼いてください。焼きたて。
Hey, Chocola, I didn't try it on you yet. Come here.
にゃーにゃー。コロコロコロコロ。にゃー。ショコラは本当にマイペースだね。
Look, everyone, the bakery's still open, okay?
仕方ないからブログのネタにでもしてあげます。はいはい、残った残った。ファイトファイト。あ、しぐれ、肖像権の侵害だぞ。取るなって。
いくらしぐれ様でもこんなところはちょっと。
A few minutes later, our blog's hit counter has jumped by leaps and bounds. I still don't get how we are so popular. As I mull over those thoughts, I once again admire Shigoda's management skills.
どうして僕はいつもうまくいかないんだろうな。
Yo, Coconut, are you on your break?
あ、歌唱様、すみません。
You're on break, right? No need to apologize.
いや、でもすみません。
No, you really don't need to apologize for anything. Her ears and tail flop over pitifully. She's clearly down about something. This looks pretty serious. I'm on break, so I'll make some black tea. You'll have some too, right, Coconut?
はい。いただいてもいいのでしょうか。私、全然お店の役に立ててないですし。
Yep, this is pretty serious. I thought it was just a normal cat fight, but I guess it's not easy being a cat girl, huh? As I mull it over, I pour the now steeped tea into a cup. Don't take things so hard. The pictures uploaded to the blog were really cute, you know.
いや、別にブログの写真は気にしてないんですけど。
I place a cup of tea in front of Coconut. Taking the seat across from her, I sip my own tea. Push yourself too hard and you will just end up failing. I'm sure there are things that only you can do too, Coconut. You can think of something to do that's closer to your strengths, can't you?
でも等身大なんてそんなの余計にダメになっちゃうもん。僕ができることなんて力仕事と掃除と列整理くらいだし。ほんと、なんで僕はこんな脳筋猫に育ってしまったんだろうな。
She's totally beating herself up now. Coconut always tries her hardest while working. I know she's not as useless as she thinks she is. But this is something she has to work through on her own though. There's nothing I can say to cure her of her worries. I gaze at Coconut, her head hung low as I continue to sip my tea. Well then, wanna go out with me later this afternoon?
外ですか？
やっぱりお外のお散歩は気持ちいいですね。ご主人様、本日はお日柄もよく猫的に気持ちいい気よ。
We're not going out for a stroll, okay? It's a delivery.
でもお届けが終わったらデートみたいなものですにゃ。そうそう、デートみたいなものだからちょっとだけ丸くなるのも悪くない。
Hey, don't just curl up right on the sidewalk.
ご主人は猫の気持ちがわからない。
After the delivery. On our way back, I keep my eyes on Chocolat and Vanilla as they frolic along. Even a human like me understands that it's a nice day today. Right, Coconut?
はい、そうですね。丸くなりたい天気ですね。
Even Coconut thinks that way. Is it just part of a catgirl's nature? I guess it's kind of surprising.
すみません、歌唱様。いろいろと気を使わせてしまって。
I'm not particularly concerned about anything here. We just said a lot of stuff to deliver, so I really just needed an extra pair of hands. Chocolate and Vanilla have their hands full holding a cake each. Both Coconut and I are also carrying one each, totaling 4 cakes for the delivery. This job is perfectly suited for her considering her strength and her physique. It seems like this customer bought one of our cakes before and really liked it. They wanted to bring some to a party, so they ordered a whole bunch.
そういうことならあの量も納得です。
If we keep getting this many orders though, I'll have to get a car just for deliveries.
そしたら私の仕事がまた一つ減っちゃいますけどね。それともおでこに車とでも書きましょうか。
What?
軽トラックくらいなら負けないですよ。
Seems like she still isn't feeling any better. I never realized how low her self-esteem was. I thought that bringing her out for delivery might be a nice change of pace. But I guess it's not working out at all that well.
ご主人様、見てください。にゃにゃ、あれは。
What do you mean? I followed Chocolate and Vanilla's gazes.
猫のお姉ちゃんたち。
Oh, I remember this cat girl. Wait a minute, can I pet her too? I mean, I'm not her owner, but... Oh, I can! Come here!
ゴロゴロゴロゴロ。
Nyonyigiri.
ゴロゴロゴロゴロ。にゃー。こんにちは。お久しぶりです。ペコリ。お久しぶりです。ペコリ。おー、猫ちゃん。元気そうで何より。ペコリ。おじさんもお久しぶりです。元気にしてましたか？
Mister? Well, I guess I am kind of old from your perspective. Honestly, it's a bit of a shock. Well, I guess the age gap between us is significant no matter how you look at it.
歌唱様、この子は？
She's someone we met a while back. Look, you see that takoyaki stall? She works there. I point at the food truck, which we haven't seen in a while.
こんにちは。たこ焼き屋のミルクです。
Milk was her name.
お姉ちゃんも猫のお姉ちゃんなんだね。私と一緒だ。にゃんにゃん。
一緒だね。
にゃんにゃん。
Are you no good with kids, Coconut?
苦手っていうか、どうしたらいいかわからないっていうか、だって僕がニャンニャンとか似合わないから。子供は好きなんだよ。可愛いって思うし。
Coconut gets flustered as she tries to explain. Being flustered isn't unlike her, but she shouldn't worry so much. It's kind of like her to try to do more than she can, though.
ココちゃんはね、なんとショコラたちのお姉ちゃんなんだよ。お姉ちゃんたちのお姉ちゃんなんだ。すごい。うちはお姉ちゃんいっぱいいるけど、一番下のお姉ちゃん。一番下のお姉ちゃんなんだ。お姉ちゃんいっぱい羨ましい。
いや私はそんな大したお姉ちゃんじゃないから。
お姉ちゃんがいるだけで羨ましいよ。だって猫のお姉ちゃんがいっぱいいたら楽しいもん。
猫ちゃん。
Coconut's expression clouds up. Upon seeing Coconut's expression, the little cat girl gazes up at her worried.
楽しくないの？みんないるのに楽しくない？
For a moment, she's at a loss for words. She slowly tilts her head left, then right.
そうだね。猫のお姉ちゃんがたくさんいると楽しいよ。
やっぱり楽しいんだね。よかった。私もお姉ちゃんのお姉ちゃんたちともお話ししてみたいな。
ソレイユっていうお店に来ればみんないるよ。ちょっと騒がしいけどね。
行きたい。猫のお姉ちゃんたちとお話ししたい。
Looks like she's back in high spirits. That's good. I breathe a sigh of relief as I watch the 4 catgirls chat away. Coconut finally has a smile on her face. There's no need for me to worry anymore. Alright, where's your owner? Doesn't look like she's around. I peek inside the truck, but it's empty. There's no one else nearby either. If this catgirl's here, then that means her master's got to be somewhere close.
ご主人様はお買い物だから私がお留守番してるの。私ね、ご主人様と一緒に新しいたこ焼き考えたの。でもね、その材料が足りなくなっちゃったから。だからご主人様が戻ってくるまでお留守番してるの。食べてほしいな。お姉ちゃんたちにも食べてほしいな。いやいや、ミルクちゃんが考えたのかい？それはすごいにゃー。おー、こやつ見かけによらずやりよる。ご主人様、お仕事中ですけどこれは聞き逃せませんよ。休憩の前借りということでどうか一つ。
Alright, alright. Keep this a secret from everyone else, okay?
はーい。
You'll have some too, right, Coconut?
いいんですか？働かざる者食うべからず的な。
And you've done more than your fair share of work. This is only if you don't spoil your appetite for dinner, though, alright?
大丈夫。僕たこ焼き大好き。はい、ありがとう歌唱様。
この足音はご主人様だ。帰ってきた。ほら、そこ。
Over there? On the sidewalk across the street from the park is a single person waiting for the crosswalk light to turn green. You could hear footsteps from that far away?
私猫だからご主人様の足音なら遠くでもわかるよ。じゃあちょっと待っててね。すぐにご主人様呼んでくるから。ご主人様、猫のお姉ちゃんたちがまた来てくれたよ。
She shouts gleefully. Why did the music stop? I have a bad feeling about this. As she runs straight towards her master. Without paying attention to what's happening around her, she heads straight for the other side of the road, without realizing that the crosswalk light is still red. Shit!
ミルクちゃん、赤信号だよ。危ないよ。ミルク止まって、車が来て。車って。
What happened?
大丈夫？どこも痛くない？
After a moment of silence, Coconut's kind voice rings clear.
お姉ちゃん。
危ないよ。道路に急に飛び出したりしたら。
It seems like Coconut saved her.
もうちょっとでご主人様をすごく悲しませるところだったよ。
Tears well up in the young catgirl's eyes as Coconut cradles her in her arms as they rest on the sidewalk. Her clueless expression slowly melts.
お姉ちゃん。お姉ちゃん。
怖かったね。よしよしよしよし、もう大丈夫だから。泣かないの。もう大丈夫だから。
She comforts her just like one would their own child. Coconut gently whispers to her, hugging the little catgirl tight.
もう大丈夫、大丈夫だよ。よしよし。
Coconut, is everything okay?
はい、ミルクにかすり傷一つないです。
I'm talking about you, dummy.
私
Jumping out like that to help her. How reckless can you be? Do you realize that you could have ended up getting hit too?
歌唱様。はい、すみませんでした。危ないと思ったら体が動いてしまっていたので。
No, actually, I'm sorry. I got caught up in the moment. That was too harsh. But if something actually did happen, Shigure would be so upset. Besides, you're a precious part of my family too, Coconut. So please, don't put yourself in danger, okay? Instead of carefully choosing my words, I just tell Coconut the first things that come to my mind.
はい、その言葉ちゃんと覚えておきます。
Coconut nods and looks at me, her gaze unwavering.
ミルク、ああ、ミルク。大丈夫？本当に大丈夫？
ご主人様、大丈夫。お姉ちゃんのおかげで大丈夫だよ。
ありがとう。本当にありがとう。本当に。なんとお礼を言ったらいいか。そんな僕なんかお礼なんて言われるほどじゃ。言葉なんかじゃ表せないけど、でもありがとう。大事な娘がいなくなってたらって思うと本当に。
He embraces the cat girl as if she was her own human child, all the while continuing to shower Coconut with gratitude.
君の名前は？ココナッツです。ココナッツちゃん、本当にありがとう。この恩は絶対に忘れないよ。君がいなかったらうちの娘はいなくなってたかもしれないんだ。本当に本当にありがとう。
I'm not too sure what to do in this kind of situation, so I just pat Coconut on the head.
にゃ
You should be proud of what you just did, Coconut. You saved her, Coconut.
歌唱様。はい、ありがとうございます。
She bites her lip. Even though she was the one who did the saving, she acts like she was the one who was rescued. I pat her on the head once again.
ぐるぐるぐるぐる。
お礼なんてたこ焼きくらいしかご馳走できないけど、よかったら食べてってくれるかい？歌唱様。
Of course! Let's take her up on her offer.
はい、じゃあ遠慮なくご馳走になります。
She looked so happy she could cry. I reaffirmed the biggest smile I've seen today with a nod.
ごちそうさまでした。
めっちゃ満足。もうお腹いっぱいだにゃ。ミルクの作ったたこ焼き、カリカリでめっちゃ美味しかった。
こんなにお腹いっぱいたこ焼き食べれる日が来るなんて。まだまだ世の中には僕の知らない幸せがたくさんだな。
We ended up eating all the ingredients you just bought. Sorry. The three catgirls sprawled out on the bench, glance over at the stall's owner as they bow their heads.
いいんだよ、こんな程度。うちのミルクの命を助けてもらったことに比べたらまだまだ足りないくらいさね。
私もこんなにたくさん食べてもらえて嬉しい。
Yeah, it was great. Thanks. She closes her eyes blissfully as I pat her head.
にゃー。ゴロゴロゴロゴロ。
I guess this kind of reaction is the same for every cat girl.
そうだ、ご主人様、カード、ショップカード。今度はうちに招待しよう。ケーキ食べ放題。
それいいね。たくさんサービス仕返してあげたいな。
Yeah, please come visit us sometime.
ありがとう、おじさん。
おばっか、どう見てもお兄ちゃんだろうが。
そうなんだ、ごめんなさい。 ありがとう兄ちゃん。
She bows to me apologetically, even though she says it in such an innocent tone. It doesn't feel sincere. Well, either way works for me, I guess. Anyway, we should be going now.
ああ、近いうちに寄らせてもらうよ。本当にありがとね。
ココナッツお姉ちゃん、本当にありがとう。
ミルクが無事で本当に何よりだったよ。いいミルク。飼い猫たるもの、ご主人様を悲しませるようなことは絶対にしちゃダメだよ。
もうしない。絶対。
Milk sticks out her tiny pinky finger. Coconut does the same and they cross their fingers in a pinky swear.
約束。いい子だ。
ショコラも約束する。指切り。嘘ついたらハンドミキサーでグリグリのケイ。
Don't use the shop's equipment like that. That just sounds downright painful. Though I suppose it also depends on whether it's actually running or not. It's really hard to tell when Vanilla is joking or serious, even now.
本当にありがとね。じゃあまた近いうちに。
Sure, goodbye.
バイバイ。お姉ちゃんたち、またね。
Milk waves her little hand with all the enthusiasm she can muster. We leave the park after waving back to them countless times.
歌唱様、
Yeah,
本当にソレイユに来てくれたらいいですね。
I'm sure they will. And when they do, you'll be waiting on their table, right?
はい、お仕事ちゃんとできるように頑張ります。
Coconut nods, replying in a clear, resolute voice. I don't see a hint of sadness in her smile. A lot's happened, but I'm glad to see Coconut upbeat again. I keep that, the best part of my day, in my heart. As I walk back home with the 3 catgirls.
「ずいぶんと遅いお帰りでしたね。
Are we? Let's answer that question next time on Neko Volume 2. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have a nice day. Bye bye.